Hi everyone, welcome to the stewarding for the next race of the LMUGT Championship on GRDC. I think we're at Interlagos this week, which is a nice short track as far as I remember. So we don't have many incidents to look at. The first one we've got is near the start between Gary Barham and our very own Craig Starkey. So first we'll watch it at sort of normal speed from Gary's perspective behind his car. So this is at the start. Obviously lights go green, everyone's off. Coming into the first corner, and Gary gets a bit of a double tap on Craig there.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any follow up or anything. Let's have a look at it again. Maybe we try a different camera, get a better angle. So Craig sort of touches his brakes a little bit early there, so
Yeah.
Gary would have had a bit of warning. He's just not slowing down as much as the Porsche, and unfortunately hits
Yeah.
Craig in the back. I think he does it, hits him twice.
Yeah. It's a bit of a double.
I think it causes a fair amount of damage for what looks like a innocuous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the damage appear there.
Yeah.
I think the first tap was quite hard, relatively speaking, wasn't it?
Yeah. Made the car squiggle.
Yeah. Just see if we've got any better views on the other camera. From the side of a track, probably not, because it will probably focus on something we don't want to see.
Yeah.
The barrier looks like it's going to be in
Yeah.
the way. Yeah, it's quite a heavy hit. I don't think it wasn't deliberate. I just think Gary's not gone in and not reacted quite quick enough, or maybe not missed his
Not hard
braking
enough
point
on the brakes,
slightly,
maybe.
something like
Yeah.
that. I think for me it probably is a penalty. Um,
Yeah.
I think there's not a lot of mitigation for
No,
it.
I mean it wasn't a massive hit, but it was enough. I think it did quite a bit of damage,
Yeah,
and the car was the Porsche was handling very weird for the rest of the race.
yeah, well, and that's the thing, isn't it? If you get
Yeah.
damage in that first corner, you then got to carry it for the next hour,
Yeah.
unless you go and try and repair it, and then your race is pretty much compromised massively anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think in this instance, sorry Gary, that's going to be a penalty.
Sorry, Gary.
Right, we move on to the next one. Okay, so the next incident I've got, there weren't many by the way, I think there's only two. And this is the second one, was between Frank and Lorenzo, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, just past the start.
The Ferrari that
Um,
comes
I think
comes through.
there's a gap there. He's just backed off. Yeah, very wise. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
the
That's it.
lightest of touches, really.
Yeah.
Let's try and get. It's this car. I didn't recognise it from the back. There's that the touch. I think it was so light, and
Yeah.
but Frank's given loads of space after that, and
Yeah.
gone wide on pretty much
And
every
then
other corner.
they did well for I stayed on board with these two for the next lap to take a look, and they both did really well.
Yeah, it's some good close racing.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to tell because I've not been racing in LMU much, but I don't think it caused any damage.
No, side like a bit of door rubbing doesn't seem to do that much.
So
So they might not have even registered any damage on either car.
yeah, my instinct is that it's just a racing instant. I
Yeah.
mean, they've done really well given there was almost a four wide into the
Yeah.
first corner in front of them. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's fair. Room's been given, respect's been given. So I think
Yeah.
We just put that down to an RI racing incident. I think that's it for this week. I did check the reports. We didn't have any reports come in through the community reports system, which is on the Discord. But you, again, I think I can't remember exactly. I'd have to double check. But you've only got pretty much 20. You have to report it within 24 hours, I think.
Yeah,
If you want to report something. So bear that in mind. If you do want to report something, it's easy to do. All you have to do is pretty much give us a timestamp. We don't
yeah,
require a video, so you don't have to like generate videos. The only thing we need videos for are appeals. Um,
yeah.
anyway, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.